I sat crisscross applesauce, listening to old wives' tales and cupped my ears when I was told. I could conjure up decades of allegory resurrecting lives who contributed to the life I have today. It always feels like a visit to our ancestral homeland, decorated with family heirlooms and rustic wood grain. It was my grandfather's sanctuary, like no running in the house. Sharp corners on antiques could be the end of me, whether it breaks me or I break it. He is so fond of his rose bushes. There's just something about old age and sustaining the life around you. It's the smell of lavender and my grandpa's favorite cologne. He swears it is only 2 sprays, but I can smell it from the front porch. I always love hearkening to those riddles that at first never made sense. Like, what is something that is sharp if held without care? A rose. Now I will spend the rest of my life letting that solve me. But being faced with a conundrum at a young age wasn't so bad. As innocent as I was still curious. But they will always protect me from knowing more and settling for less. Granny sat me on her lap, distinguishing good from evil, and I'm just trying to remember which shoulder the angel stands on so I could listen. I just know where I stand, on the shoulders of loyal creatures, and though their fashion is outdated and their skin fell in time, their experiences remain as top-heavy hourglasses that ignore gravity. Granny never stopped loving him. She used to say, men can be a handful, but a handful of men can't love as much as your grandfather. Love lit up their tone like a match. They talk about how they saw it right away. I hope I find a love like theirs one day. To them, marriage isn't just a contract or tax benefits. The glue to the relationship was their own. Paper-mache lovers, adhesive qualities making for a covenant this consistent. It is old but not tired, delicate but sturdy. And I'm just trying to take note of how they never stopped dating. Those roses never stopped blooming. My grandfather continues to pursue her, even after all this time. It's not worship, it's not war, but he is a veteran by the way he serves her. The bruised fingernails and callus of dead skin on the palm of his hands show me that a lot has been done, but there's more to do. I've noticed how my skin grows back, but so does my complacency. They talk about destinations and how they got there. They talk about hesitations and how they didn't. I wonder if their small regrets will be my lessons. Their list of wrongs didn't make me sinless, but it did show me how to apprehend my thoughts. Unless it's about testing those old wives' tales, then Wet Hair in December didn't show me anything but bad time management. Don't tell my granny, but being cold doesn't give you one. They will always protect me from the winter. Kind of like how they are so fond of those rose bushes. There's just something about old age and sustaining the life around you. Experts in sustaining life. They have fragile skin to prove it. They taught me how to love myself so this bloom cycle never stops pedaling. Whether told in poetry or elegant prose, their love and pain are the stories of this rose.